woman attacked inside an MBTA station.
Just trying to get away, and she was brought to the ground. That's very concerning to us.
The search for the robber and the two people who could help explain what happened.
A roadblock on the Patriots' road to the Super Bowl, and his name is Peyton Manning. What Tom Brady thinks about the Patriots being the underdog.
Well, it's been a nice break compared to the bitter cold of early January. We know how long this will stick around, and when snow and cold come back to the forecast.
And a memorial bench destroyed by an underage driver. The community that immediately rallied to rebuild.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News at 6 starts right now.
We begin tonight with breaking news coming out of Lawrence. A huge fire is burning right now. This at an abandoned paper mill building.
Dozens of firefighters are on the scene at this moment trying to bring it under control. Good evening, I'm Paula Evan in for Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Jack Williams. The fire is burning at the old Merrimack Paper Company. Now, this isn't the first time a fire has broken out of that abandoned mill. Ken McLeod is now on the scene. He joins us on the phone with late information. Ken.
Well, Jack, the good news here on Canal Street in Lawrence is that firefighters have successfully knocked this fire down. That's partially because the roof has collapsed in on itself. As you mentioned, Jack, this is the old abandoned Merrimack Paper Company, which closed for good back in 2005, but the building has been here since about the 1860s. It's also been the scene of previous fires that were suspected to be arson back in 2009 and 2010. Now, the good news is that this fire erupted in a section of the plant that is sandwiched between a canal and the Merrimack River, so the threat of it spreading is not really there. At about 5:20, the roof collapsed in on a section of the building that's about 100 by 150 feet. At about 5:30, firefighters were warned that two sides of the structure were leaning, and they were told to stand back. No firefighters were into that structure anyway. They were also warned that an 800-pound oxygen tank may have fallen from the roof into the building, and to beware of that. Now, Mayor Daniel Rivera is here on the scene checking things out. We're told there are no injuries from this fire at this point. However, the smoke is another matter. It's affecting traffic not only in Lawrence, but all the way out to 495. Reporting live from Lawrence, Ken McLeod, WBZ News.
Thank you, Ken. Now at 6, a woman shoved against a wall and robbed on the MBTA. Tonight, police need to track him down. Now, the attack happened inside an MBTA station.
Transit police say that the woman was attacked at about 11 o'clock Friday night at the Haymarket station. As Whitney Burbank shows us, police are looking for the robber and two other people who may know something about what happened.
Person approached her and said, "Give me all your money, I have a gun."
Police are on the lookout for the suspect in this violent robbery. This surveillance video captured a week ago at the Haymarket T station. You can clearly see the attack, but the suspect's dark puffy coat makes him tough to track down.
That's kind of scary. I mean, it seems like it's a good neighborhood. If it happens to a woman like that, it could happen to us easily as well.
You can see in the video the suspect comes from around this corner, pushes the woman into this wall. That's when he allegedly threatens her with a gun and makes off with just $2.
Although the amount of property taken was not a lot, the type of crime was a violent crime with a threat of a gun. We're very concerned about the case, and we'll identify the individual and get him into the court system.
Police aren't just looking for this suspect. They want to speak to this man who chased after him and this woman seen talking to the suspect before the robbery. Police say they could have clues that may help identify the suspect. Police are also focusing on this man, who MBTA officials say is a person of interest.
I do hope they do come forward with information about the suspect. Hopefully he gets caught in time.
Until then, riders say they'll be more cautious when they take the T. Whitney Burbank, WBZ News.
Well, let's get to the weather. This is certainly something to enjoy out of the January thaw. Yeah, we could leave our heavy coats at home today. Temperatures climbed into the 50s. We loved it, but it won't last forever. Our chief meteorologist, Eric Fisher, joins us now with the AccuWeather forecast. Eric?
Hey there, Jack. You know, did an informal Twitter poll a little bit earlier on today. Said, do you like a little bit of a thaw in January, or do you want cold and snowy? And I'll tell you what, the mild weather lovers crushed the cold weather lovers. And this evening, pretty comfortable outside. Temperatures in the 40s, and they won't be dropping off too much. We have an air mass that is out ahead of our next storm. You notice the rain goes all the way up into Canada. So it is an all-mild event. The rain showers will arrive by the time we head toward tomorrow morning. So for tonight, no issues, increasing clouds, especially after midnight. Some fog may develop near the coast and temperatures in the 30s to low 40s, well above average and kind of balancing out what we saw earlier on this month. We take a look at the clouds thickening tonight. By the time we get toward commute, the rain showers will be here. We'll talk about the rest of the day coming up in just a little bit. Paula?
We'll see you then. Eric, thanks so much. Well, a little brother and sister who became locked in a hope chest in their home have died.
This is tough to even think about. 7-year-old Sean and 8-year-old Lexi were found in the chest in their house in Franklin last night. The chest only opened from the outside. It was placed next to a loud television. They couldn't hear the cries. As Christina Hager shows us, investigators are trying to piece together a horrible accident.
Flowers on the doorstep, neighbors stopping by with meals for the Monroe family forced to deal with the unthinkable loss of their two youngest, precious Sean and Lexi, 7 and 8 years old, trapped in a chest that could only open from the outside.
It's just the saddest thing ever.
Their landlord of 6 years.
A super good father and a great mother. But the kids are great, you know, a really good family. Hardworking. I mean, it's just the saddest thing.
A spokesperson with the district attorney's office tells WBZ investigators are focusing on that chest, which was sitting near a TV with the volume turned up loud. They want to know if it's one like this, the subject of a Lane furniture recall back in 1996 after half a dozen children suffocated in similar incidents decades ago.
This is nobody's fault.
A neighbor who didn't want to show her face.
Very loving, very tight-knit, you know, did a lot of things together, and parents are hardworking to do what they can for their kids.
Today, grief counselors at Sean and Lexi's school.
A lovely family, a delightful children, engaged, bright, energetic, just respectful and nice students.
Heartbreaking for this school and for the whole community. This is a big family. They were among 5 children. Investigators calling this accidental, but crime scene investigators are involved, and the medical examiner is looking into the exact cause of death. In Franklin, Christina Hager, WBZ News.
Well, just into the WBZ newsroom, Boston Mayor Marty Walsh is keeping his options open when it comes to casino gaming. Walsh has accepted the city's designation as a surrounding community to casino proposals for Everett and Revere. But he's keeping open the option of pursuing the more lucrative host designation. Now, Walsh wants more time to review the casino plans and cut the best financial deal for the city. Jack?
Paula, let's get to the AFC Championship talk. And it'll be another epic showdown between two of the NFL's all-time greats. Of course, we're talking about Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Manning has been enjoying a career revival in Denver and dreaming of his second Super Bowl ring. Brady and the Pats are eager to force Manning to keep dreaming. Well, this will be the 8th time the Patriots have reached the AFC Championship in the Brady-Belichick era. The Pats have won 5 of the games, and one of those wins was over Peyton Manning. Levin Reed joins us live with the CBS scene tonight. Levin, the crowds this weekend watching TV are going to be gigantic.
Yeah, they may rival what the Super Bowl is going to be because both these games are pretty big, especially the one we're talking about right now. You know, nationally, it's going to be a lot of the talk, Brady versus Manning, and why not? It's a fun angle, but I'm sure both quarterbacks are going to deflect all that information because they know it takes everybody on the roster to win a football game. Now, the Patriots, they did their business on Saturday night. The Broncos did their thing last night at home against the Chargers, jumping out to a 24-7 lead before hanging on to win 24-17. Setting up the matchup everyone wanted. The Pats against the Broncos. Brady versus Manning, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 2 seed. But this afternoon, the Pats were quickly to downplay all those headlines.
Go about it like every other week and just prepare as hard as we can and get ready to play.
We're focused just like it's a normal week. I mean, we're not really putting any more pressure on ourselves than need be, and you know, we're just gonna kind of just keep rolling and prepare like we normally prepare and get ready for Sunday.
Sunday can't come soon enough, and when it does, WBZ has it covered for you from start to finish, beginning with a special 90-minute edition of Patriots Game Day at 11:30. Kickoff is at 3, immediately followed by the 5th quarter post-game show. You know, this is going to be the 4th time that Brady and Manning have met in the postseason. Brady's won 2, Manning's won 1, and each time the winner has gone on to the Super Bowl, and guess what? That's what's going to happen this time also. We're live at the CBS scene. Guys, back to you.
Confident you're right. Levin, thanks so much. So Denver is hosting the championship, and this is the stadium. It's now called Sports Authority Field at Mile High. You can see it's an outdoor stadium with more than 76,000 seats, but Ticketmaster won't sell any of those seats to New Englanders, as Paul Burton shows us.
If you're a die-hard Pats fan, wouldn't you want tickets to the AFC Championship?
Oh yeah, of course. Who wouldn't want to go?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see Denver play the Pats.
But securing tickets for the big game is not that easy. That's because the Broncos have released a limited number of tickets, and they're only available to buyers who live in the Rocky Mountain states. Denver is not offering tickets to New England fans.
This is really a big effort by them to make sure there's only Broncos fans in that stadium. And, you know, they want to try to get every advantage they can, their team being the home team, and this is one of the tactics.
Ace Ticket CEO James Holtzman says tickets are still available from local legitimate suppliers. Ace has about 100 tickets left.
If you wanted to do airfare, hotel, and game ticket, you're looking at about $1,000 a head.
Other vendors like StubHub are also selling tickets starting around $284 to more than $1,000 per ticket. Ticketmaster is only selling tickets for the game to those with a valid billing address in the Rocky Mountain time zone. Folks here at Modell Sporting Goods looking for Patriot gear would love to go to the Denver game next week if they had the time and, of course, the money.
My husband's trying to go.
I'd spend about $1,200 for both.
Yeah. And you?
5? Tickets are hard to get. I would definitely love to go to a game, but I don't want to pay the price to go.
But isn't seeing Brady and Peyton up close and personal priceless?
I can see Tom Brady more up close and personal on my big screen TV in my living room.
Pats fans also want to be aware of the scammers out there.
If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true.
In Boston, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
Coming up on WBZ News, tired tracks and a damaged tree. All that's left after a crash destroyed the memorial bench to a late mother. And how our community is already making sure the tribute will be restored.
Now we've got a bit of storminess returning to our forecast. Rain and yes, some snow as well. We'll take a look at the timeline coming up.
Boy, what a mess there in the North Country tonight. As we see, the heavy smoke is even affecting 495. This is an abandoned building in Lawrence. It's been a trouble spot in the past. We'll keep an eye on it, but it looks like firefighters have got it confined.
Sure, most glasses will improve your vision, but the right glasses are an extension of your personality. Cambridge Eye Doctors is now VisionWorks, where you'll find more than a pair of glasses. You'll find a better you.
Bridgewater State University. Serving the community, opening doors, expanding the reach of higher education.
The Bridge program at BSU has changed these students' lives. They're on a college campus working towards a dream. It has completely changed my life that I'm helping them achieve those dreams.
What we do in the FAM program is work together to find solutions. Our goal is to help students overcome, give them a different perspective on their lives. And we do this through icebreakers, team building, helps them gain a greater understanding of themselves.
I made me feel comfortable about talking a lot in front of people. It's helped me grow. I'm giving back to the community.
My involvement in Bridgewater State's ICE program has changed my career. Special education is something I'd like to pursue. I think that I've learned more from these students than they may have learned from me.
I feel more confident to work on reaching my goals.
Bridgewater State, your community's university.
More and more people are switching to My Bobopedic memory foam mattress sets than ever before.
And why not? Your Bobopedic 9-inch set is only $5.99. Tempur-Pedic's 8-inch set is a whopping $13.99.
Everyone's talking about My Bobopedic. It was even written into a best-selling novel.
So make the switch. You'll sleep just as well, and you pay less than half the price.
You'll sleep even better, knowing you saved all that money.
A man pioneers a way to see the unseen, leading to radar, forever providing early warnings and safer journeys. The conviction to create a safer journey is the Mazda way. The Mazda 6 uses radar, lasers, and sensors to detect objects and even apply the brakes for you. Introducing the modern sports sedan, the Mazda 6. What do you drive?
One is the longest number that you'll ever do.
& Shop's gigantic stock-up sale. Save on thousands of real deals, 10 for 10 offers, and buy one get one free deals. So shop big, save big during Stop & Shop's gigantic stock-up sale.
Cambridge Eye Doctors is now VisionWorks. Get 2 complete pairs for $99 or 2 pairs of no-line bifocals for $179. Find more than a pair of glasses. Find a better you. VisionWorks.
Another quick check on our breaking news. This huge fire at an abandoned mill on South Canal Street in Lawrence. As you can see, the roof has collapsed. Firefighters have it contained and under control, but our Ken McLeod on the scene says smoke now is causing traffic issues in that area. 495, not too far away, so we'll keep our eye on this. But that is the scene from Lawrence as this fire hopefully is completely knocked down. Jack?
Well, coming up new at 6 o'clock, a call for help was answered very quickly. Last Friday night, a car crash destroyed a family's touching memorial to a late mother of 3. It was a bench in South Boston. Well, neighbors heard about what happened. They wanted to do something. And as Bree Season tells us, within hours, they had the support and the money to rebuild.
Charlene Beanie Greeley loved M Street Beach, spending much of her 38 years on Earth right here.
Very little girls come along, so this is why it's special to Charlene, her kids, all of us.
Ever since her sister's death in 2003, Denise Berry says family members visit the beach to be with Charlene, even dedicating a bench in memory of the mother of 3. But a car accident Friday night demolished that special bench, leaving only tree limbs, bolts, and busted concrete behind.
Since what she did, she was very upset about the whole situation, and this is her, her serenity out here with her mother.
A 14-year-old is charged with OUI after this white car rolled over several times, taking out the bench and landing on the beach.
There are a lot of benches here at M Street Beach, but Charlene's family says of all the places a car accident could have happened, it probably hit her bench because the driver may have needed a guardian angel.
She's such an angel that I'm sure she saved them all.
Inspired by Charlene's positivity, a family friend helped set up a page on fundraising site Sharing Counts to rebuild the bench. Within 48 hours, the Greeley family had 4 times what they needed.
You never think that somebody's going to go and replace a bench, and and it's wonderful that people all like, yeah, we want that back again, and it's nice to know that.
The family hopes to dedicate a new bench in the spring and put extra money towards a scholarship in Charlene's name. In South Boston, Bree Season, WBZ News.
Well, as you can see by those pictures, it turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous January day today.
I know. Great thing about the January thaw, Eric Fisher, is you can get out there, get all the Christmas lights down, clean up the yard a little bit.
Your lights were still up, Paula?
Come
on.
I got to it.
I'm sure she's probably not alone there. A lot of us enjoying stretching, doing whatever you need to do outside today. I wanted to funnel some of those spring thoughts. We talk about the length of daylight. Well, today, over 9 hours of daylight. Maybe you've noticed those sunsets getting later. It bottomed out around 4:12 in December. Now we're down to 4:34. By February 13th, right before Valentine's Day, 10.5 hours of daylight. By March 13th, we get ready for St. Patrick's, nearly 12 hours of daylight. We're on the mend. Temperatures this evening, we're in the 40s. It'll be a very comfortable one. And most of the country dealing with a thaw, a little chance after all that bitterly cold air to start off January. You see more 40s and 50s. Near 40 in Chicago, you better believe they are loving that there after a couple days where they were sub-zero, a couple days in a row, even high temperatures. Take a look at our next storm system locally, and a cold front, but you notice the rain stretches all the way up into Canada, so it's all on the mild side for this particular event. Clouds will start to thicken up tonight. It's mainly just cirrus clouds for now. We'll see that deck start to lower a little bit as we head past midnight and into tomorrow morning. Perhaps some fog developing as well. In terms of temperature, they don't drop off much tonight. Got a southwesterly breeze that'll keep things in the 30s to low 40s, and again bringing up some of that moisture, which may in turn bring some of that fog, especially near the coast late tonight. By tomorrow morning, getting ready for the day, I would grab the rain gear. There'll be a few sprinkles around early for the commute. Sunrise is at 7:11. Those temperatures still in the mid-40s, not bad. By lunchtime, a more steady rain across the area. So it'll be gray, it'll be damp. The wind will be pretty gusty out of the southwest. It's a little tough to hold on to those umbrellas, especially at the coastline. And for the evening, the heaviest rain will be transitioning towards southeastern parts of the state. So especially around Cape Cod, the islands, and around the canal, Buzzards Bay region, that's where you have the best shot at seeing an inch of rain from this particular front. Most will see anywhere from a half to a little over a total inch of rain. So another good soaker, but no snow to be found here across New England. Then we head toward tomorrow evening. That front just starting to settle off toward the east. Our Wednesday is a bit of a transition day. Notice that front still hanging out nearby. A little impulse off to the west here, but I do think it's a dry day on Wednesday. Thursday we're watching. As we head toward the afternoon, some of this energy forms a wave down toward the coast. Right now it's going to be a really close call, maybe bring some rain and snow to parts of the state, especially eastern parts of the state. It does not look like a major event at this time. We'll be watching the Patriots forecast all week as they head to Denver. Weather not a factor on the field. Mild, sunny, 52 degrees. Not bad. Here's your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. As we head toward Friday, after that Thursday close call, temperatures near 40 degrees. Again, pretty seasonable, easy to take for this time of the year. The next storm we're more interested in is on Saturday, and it's low confidence for now. A lot of the models very much disagreeing on how that's going to play out, but there's a chance we could be looking at a plowable snowfall to kick off the weekend. All we can say standing here on Monday is stay tuned. Definitely colder this weekend. Paula, Jack, back to you.
Eric, thank you. Yeah, lots of hyper-focus now on Denver, weather-wise and a lot of other things.
Yeah, sounds pretty good weather-wise out there for Denver. Let's get to Levin Reed. He's out in Foxborough at the CBS scene. I guess no snow there, Levin.
You know, the weather inside is perfect, to be honest with you. I was going to tell you. I mean, outside sometimes it rains, it snows, it gets cold, but inside here, fabulous. You know, as we talk to the game, it's not a surprise that the Broncos are favorites for this game. Actually, they're 6 points favorites to be exact. And for the Patriots, they're not used to being underdogs. And as Tom Brady told WEEI Radio this morning, he's fine with it.
We got a bunch of underdogs on our team, and we'll be an underdog again. And, you know, we'll see how that shapes up here at the end of the week. But I know that, you know, we're as tough and physical as we've ever been, and that's the way we're going to need to go out and play this game.
You know, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are almost like football's version of Larry versus Magic. They're going to be tied together in football lore, and they've never been actually on the field together, kind of facing one another. So when Tom gets out there, he's got to do his best, and when the defense gets out there to stop Peyton Manning, they've got to stop what Denver does best. The Pats have been running the running game for the last couple of weeks, and you have to believe that's going to be their calling card against the Broncos. The ground game has been serious. It's given the Patriots a new dimension.
They're going to try to go out there and you know, look at what they're going to give me and hopefully exploit some of their weaknesses.
I'm really proud of the way LG and Red and, you know, Shane and Brandon have all played in their roles. And, you know, our running back, we had a great stable of running backs, and it's really fun to be out there blocking for them.
That running game is going to need to be on point because keeping Peyton Manning off the field will be a premium. 18 has had a great season.
Obviously, we understand Peyton's one of the best quarterbacks probably ever to play the game, so we understand that factor of it, but we need to focus on us and what we're doing in order to slow those guys down.
And he should have all his offensive threats on the field.
They got great receivers, great tight end, great running game, and you know, a quarterback that can check out of every play into the one that he wants to run. And against your defense, he's always finding that perfect play.
Of course, these two teams squared off in a memorable game back on November 24th. The Broncos led 24-0 at the half, only to see the Pats roar back in the second half and win the game in overtime, 34-31. It was a difficult loss for Denver to accept, but they're using it as a learning tool.
They play 60-minute football, and they play sound, fun-enough football. So, you know, obviously we did a good job of taking a lead early. Defense played outstanding. And we didn't finish. You know, that was a hard lesson learned.
WBZ will have Sunday covered for you from start to finish, beginning with the special 90-minute edition of Patriots game day at 11:30. Kickoff is at 3, immediately followed by the fifth quarter postgame show. And of course, everyone is weighing in with their opinion on who will win on Sunday, including Celtics radio analyst Celtic Maxwell, who gave his prediction to Steve Burton last night on Sports Final Overtime.
I'm going to say right now, I'm going right now with the Broncos. See you later. Okay? See you later. I'm sorry I even asked you.
Can't tell the truth, can you?
Yeah, I can tell the truth. Bye.
See you next year.
Bye.
See you next year.
Gotta love Max, but he's never allowed to come back to the studio again. By the way, he's behind the mic tonight as the Celtics take on the Rockets at the Garden. The Celtics, by the way, have lost 8 straight. Jack, I'm going to tell you, the grassroots, it's building. Don't wear orange this week. In fact, I don't think I'm going to eat anything orange, like an orange juice, a mango, all gone. Not doing it. Not going to do anything. Not going to Orange Julius. Not taking the orange line.
No
not
carrots.
doing anything orange this week. Not having anything. I like carrots.
I wonder what you're holding up there. It looks to me like a bed sheet.
You know what it is? It's actually my fleece. That it was a
joke. We got to go.
It was a poor buy.
All right, Levin Reed, thanks so much.
Thank you, 11, and stay with us. We're back right after this. We keep our eye on this fire in Lawrence, a knockdown but burning in an abandoned mill building there.
We gave a human the kind of power only found in a machine. You put a computer in his head.
America's #1 news show moves to its regular night.
No technology can match the accuracy of the chip.
With an all-new episode.
The chip will always exceed your human abilities. And never let it exceed your humanity.
You ready?
Let's do this.
I have a job to do, and that's to keep you alive.
Buckle up. America's #1 news show, Intelligence, tonight on its regular night.
Let's make this clear. Toyota offers more vehicles with available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive than any other brand. Period. Like the stylish winter-ready RAV4, a top safety pick, equipped with Toyota's most advanced all-wheel drive system. So see your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive specialist. Clear enough? Ask someone you know who drives an all-wheel drive Toyota.
No matter who you are, no matter what you do, at Massachusetts community colleges, it's about discovering who you want to be. With open admissions, flexible class times, the most affordable tuition in Massachusetts, plus 15 colleges statewide, it's never been easier to transform your world. Visit masscc.org/transform to see our new programs and learn more.
Chelsea Handler, You Gotta Be Kidding Me, live tour.
I have a new tour, a new book, and new hair, and God willing, a new act.
Friday, March 7th at City Wang Theater. American Express card members, get your tickets now through Monday, January 13th at 10 p.m. before the general public on Friday, January 17th at 10 a.m. For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com or call 800-982-2787. Supplies limited. Performing as part of the American Express concert series.
Before COPD, I took my son fishing every year. We had a great spot. Not easy to find, but worth it. But with COPD making it hard to breathe, I thought those days might be over. So my doctor prescribed Symbicort. It helps significantly improve my lung function starting within 5 minutes. Symbicort doesn't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms. With Symbicort, today I'm breathing better, and that means fish on.
Symbicort is for COPD, including chronic bronchitis and emphysema. It should not be taken more than twice a day. Symbicort contains formoterol. Medicines like formoterol increase the risk of death from asthma problems. Symbicort may increase your risk of lung infections, osteoporosis, and some eye problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it.
With COPD, I thought I'd miss our family tradition. Now Symbicort significantly improves my lung function, starting within 5 minutes. And that makes a difference in my breathing. Today, we're ready for whatever swims our way. Ask your doctor about Symbicort. I got my first prescription free. Call or click to learn more.
Well, a lot of people north of Boston can certainly smell it in the air. The smell of smoke coming from this abandoned mill up there in Lawrence. It has been a huge inferno this afternoon.
Yeah, been burning for the last couple of hours. Ken McLeod saying, as you mentioned, Jack, that smoke causing a lot of traffic issues in and around the South Canal Street area where that mill is located. So we keep our eye on this fire, and we'll have more news right after this quick break.
At CBS News, we only do one thing. Original reporting on the Emmy Award-winning CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
Good afternoon, everybody. As promised, the flakes are flying.
When winter weather hits New England, WBZ Chief Meteorologist Eric Fisher covers it like no one else.
Now from the Mobile AccuWeather Lab, this is where we're going to be seeing most of the snow stacked up. Conditions are just right in the atmosphere. As we head through the night, that mixed line starts to move in.
Join Eric Fisher and go wherever the weather takes it. Weeknights on WBZ News.
Love to ski, but hate the drive.
Ski Bradford.
15 trails, 100% snowmaking.
Lessons for all ages.
Snack bar, rentals, large base lodge.
Ski Bradford, ski close to home.
It's the Call of the Wild at the 2014 Boston RV and Camping Expo. January 18th through the 20th at the Boston Convention Center. Shop 3 football fields of RVs and get the best prices from New England's top dealers. Visit BostonRVExpo.com.
I like the way you move. I like the way you give me so much fun.
The Subaru 4
Forester was named Motor Trend's 2014 Sport Utility of the Year and was awarded Top Safety Pick Plus. Drive home a brand new Subaru Forester, well equipped at $21,995.
They say you can't buy happiness. I got it for a bargain. Since we left Fios and switched to Xfinity, we get more speed for less money. That's a big deal, especially for the one paying the bills. Now everyone can do what they want, all at the same time. And way faster. One big happy family.
More doesn't have to cost more. Switch to Xfinity Internet from Comcast for $29.99 a month for 12 months. And get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi for all rooms, all devices, all the time. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Okay, 6 more visits and you'll have your new dentures.
6?
6.
How about 3?
6.
4?
6.
4.5?
6.
5?
6.
Okay, hold it. Let's try something new.
Okay, Mrs. Tucker, your dentures will be ready this Friday.
You can do that?
We do that.
No way.
Yes, way.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Aspen Dental is doing whatever it takes to give America a healthy mouth, like on-site denture labs for dentures in days, not weeks. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL because your mouth is our mission.
Because I'm always on the go. I'm a AAA member, but these days I do more than drive. I cruise with AAA. Caribbean cruises, Alaska, Europe, and thanks to AAA, I cruise in style when I shop at my favorite stores, even online. AAA saves me hundreds on everything for the trip, including prescription refills before we leave. The best part about my AAA membership, I enjoy the peace of mind and the savings.
Call 1-800-JOIN-AAA or join at AAA.com. Membership for life.
So things change overnight. They change. The clouds thicken. Tomorrow, bring a rain jacket or an umbrella. It'll be a wet day.
And a clarification, this dress that you see here is not orange.
It's
red.
I will not be in trouble with Levin. See you back.
Tonight.